Hey guys, it's me, Yui from Yui Eats, and I'm here at the Borgata Buffet in Atlantic City. Now, the Borgata Buffet is in the Borgata, one of the most famous hotel casinos in Atlantic City, maybe even in all of New Jersey. I'm gonna be spending a few days here, and my first meal is gonna be at the Borgata Buffet, so let's go check it out. All right, I just got seated in my trusty little corner here. Hopefully, far away, I'll be able to film without being disturbed much, so I'm hungry. Let's go see what they got. So I am here for lunch, and they told me this is an omelet station, which is closed because that's only for breakfast, so hopefully the lunch menu has most of the things that they have for dinner. I gotta say though, this is just a beautiful buffet in terms of appearance and decor. The ceiling even has a painted sky. It kind of reminds me of Caesar's Palace or the Venetian in Vegas. The dining room's not too shabby either. I really dig these light fixtures. They have a pizza section here with some fresh pizza, it looks like. And the pizza does not look half bad, so we're gonna have to come back for this pizza for sure. They got mussels and or clams. I have some seafood allergies, so I'll steer away from these. These are braised meatballs and spaghetti with tomato sauce, although that looks like ziti, it doesn't look like spaghetti. But hey, they say it's spaghetti, so they might need to update some of their signs. This here is curried chicken.
Sorry, you can't take the...
Alright guys, I got in a little bit of trouble earlier. They said I wasn't allowed to film, but they did say I was allowed to bring the food back and film here, so let me show you what I got. I did end up taking some of that pizza and some meatballs, some of the pasta, and I also added some vegetables and some salmon to the plate. And I got a whole second plate, which is a mix of American foods and Asian foods. So if I'm not allowed to film the food when I'm up there, I guess I'll just tell you what's what one at a time on my plate. That's the pizza, as you recall, and the pasta, which was mislabeled spaghetti. That meatball looks pretty solid. Picked up some vegetables, because otherwise my girlfriend will judge me if I don't get some vegetables. This is a stuffed flounder. Stuffed with what? I'm not sure, but hopefully no shrimp or anything. And this is a seared piece of salmon, which actually looks pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie. As for plate number 2, we got a bunch of random stuff. Fried chicken, a buffet staple no matter where you go. Macaroni and cheese, can't go wrong with this, but it looks a little bland, but we'll give it a chance. This is meatloaf with mushroom sauce. This looks really good. This is flank steak, fresh cut. And I don't remember what this is. I think this is, it's not lasagna, but it's, what is it, manicotti, or one of those sort of lasagna ravioli-like foods. And then we got our Asian stuff. We got General Tso's chicken, one of my favorite American Chinese foods. A vegetable egg roll, a chicken dumpling, doesn't look like much, but it's what's inside that counts. And actually, they have some Chinese-style eggplant, which I'm a little impressed by, because this is a bit more authentic than the other dishes. Alright guys, since we're coming from the New York area, let's try pizza first. Plain slice is always the best way to measure how good the pizza is. I mean, it's okay. The cheese is good. The sauce is good. The problem is it's a little floppy. I was kind of excited because it looked like it kind of had a good crispiness on the bottom, but when you actually bite into it, it's a little rubbery. So the texture of the dough is not great, but the cheese and the sauce is good. Maybe if this were fresher and not sitting out for a while, it would taste better, but I would say this pizza is below average for New York and maybe around average anywhere outside of New York, but it's still pizza. Let's see if the pepperoni makes it a little bit better. I kind of almost prefer the plain cheese. The pepperoni distracts a little bit from the sauce and the cheese flavor, so the pepperoni is a hard pass, but the cheese slice is passable. Alright, moving on. Our spaghetti and meatballs, but without it being spaghetti. Let's see how this is. The pasta's okay. It's a little cold. I think it's been sitting out for a while. I don't know if maybe they didn't crank up the heat enough. It would be better if it were a little warmer, but it's okay, average. Let's try the meatball. Cut it in half so we can eat one half. The meatball's good. If they had some normal spaghetti to pair that with, that would be great. Get the meatballs when you come here. They've got really good beefy flavor, and the sauce is not overpowering. It kind of complements the beefiness. Next, I'm gonna try the seared salmon. Oh, that salmon's nice. Let's do another bite. That salmon is great. It tasted really fresh. They didn't use too much seasoning. I hate when you go to like a restaurant or especially buffets. Sometimes the salmon is too salty, but that salmon is great. It's cooked to perfection. It tastes really fresh. Maybe I just came on a good day. Maybe they just got a fresh shipment of salmon, but that was excellent. Next up is the stuffed flounder. I do have a shellfish allergy, and it does kind of taste a little shellfish-like in that, so not gonna eat that. Let's play it on the safe side. But if anyone else eats the stuffed flounder, let me know what you guys think. Obligatory vegetable portion. I mean, they're green beans, so you know, you can't expect the moon, but those actually taste pretty nice. Sometimes green beans are too hard or too soft, usually too hard, or sometimes they're too watery. That's a good in-between. Perfectly salted, with some mixed carrots and everything inside. It's got like this good mixed vegetable taste. It's not like I'm just eating some boring green beans. Eat your veggies like Mama said. Don't sleep on the green beans. They're good for you, and they taste good. All right, down to plate number 2. Let's start off with the fried chicken. Okay, I've had better. The seasoning is actually quite nice. It has a good seasoned flavor. The problem is, it's not quite crispy enough. It's juicy on the middle. Maybe it's just a buffet. Maybe if it came out fresh, it would be bomb. But the skin's a little rubbery. It's not really crispy. The seasoning is nice, and it's juicy on the inside. I don't know. I mean, it's not doing it for me, but if it were fresh, maybe I would be saying something different. But it's fried chicken, so let's finish this. Honestly, crispier skin would do wonders for that. And what better to pair with fried chicken than mac and cheese? You know, the mac and cheese doesn't look like much, but it actually has good flavor. I usually prefer mac and cheese that kind of has that cheese stretch, if you know what I mean. I was a little disappointed that this one looked almost kind of easy mac-like, but it tastes really good. I'm not sure what kind of cheese they're using, but this mac and cheese is actually quite nice. Oh, that's good. I'm going back for seconds for this later. This one was called like manicotti or something like that. It's not lasagna and it's not ravioli. It's something kind of similar. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, that's great. As you can see, it's filled with some sort of fresh cheese, ricotta or something. This tastes really nice. I'm gonna finish this. So far, the food has been pretty good, guys. Besides the pizza, everything has been pretty solid, if I must say so myself. Even the fried chicken had good flavor. It just kind of has some texture problems. All right, I've been dying to eat this meatloaf since I stepped in here, so let's dig in. All right, meatloaf time. That's actually pretty good. It's seasoned really well on the inside. It's not too meaty and it's not too crumbly. And the ketchup on top, it's a great sweet balance to the rest of the salty seasonings that are on the inside. I give that meatloaf an A-. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love steak. So time to eat the flank steak. Ooh. Oh, that steak is excellent. Oh. It's a flank steak, so it's not going to be melt in your mouth like ribeye or filet mignon, but it's not tough at all. It's not a jaw workout, and it's really smoky. It's got this smoky flavor. Get that steak, and they slice it for you on the spot. That steak is bomb. You got to get that steak. Next up, General Tso's chicken. Will this be better or worse than Panda Express? Let's find out. Now I can see people liking this. It definitely has strong flavor. For me, it's a little too sweet, but that might just be me. It definitely has a really strong flavor and a really strong Asian flavor, but kind of like I don't know how to explain it, like a very strong Asian American flavor. It's not for me. For me, it's a little too sweet. It's not perfectly balanced, but hey, try it out. I mean, if you like American Chinese food, you might like this. Chicken dumpling, let's go. Okay, not bad. Pretty average as far as dumplings goes, which means you know, kind of like what I said about pizza and what I said about fried chicken, an average dumpling is still pretty solid. To me, that's a little forgettable, so if you're trying to pace yourself, you can probably skip that. Vegetable spring roll, let's go. It's like wet inside almost, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I'm not sure what it is. Is that sweet potato or just really wet cabbage? But it kind of tastes nice. It's not like I'm just eating like a rolled cracker, which you sometimes feel when you eat these spring rolls. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I dig it. That's pretty good. It would be even gooder with some sauce. Maybe there was some up there and I just missed it. But it was pretty good. And last, but hopefully not least, we got some Chinese-style prepared eggplant. Down the hatch you go. Okay. I mean, it's okay. That was average. I appreciate their effort putting it on the menu. Definitely solid. Not strong flavor, not subtle flavor either. Average. All right, so we just ate 2 plates worth of food, so time for dessert. All right, out of the way, dinner. Time for dessert. They have gelato here, 4 flavors. I asked for 1 scoop of each. I believe this is chocolate, mixed berry, vanilla, and cappuccino. They had vanilla and chocolate cakes, but this chocolate cake looked to die for. I had to get it. They got what looks like a strudel. They told me this is apple flavored, and this is a pecan pie roll. Let's do gelato first since I don't want it to melt. All right, let's do chocolate first. Maybe this is just ice cream. It kind of looked like gelato the way they presented it, but I guess this is just ice cream because it doesn't really taste very gelato-like. But you know, it tasted okay. Next, let's do vanilla. Not bad either. I mean, not spectacular. It probably tastes about as good as a good ice cream brand you can get at the grocery store, but, you know, not bad, I guess. Let's do mixed berry next. Actually, that's kind of nice. It's very refreshing, very berry-like. It almost kind of tastes like a sorbet. That's actually decent. Lastly, cappuccino. Ooh, that's interesting. I am not really a coffee drinker, but that tastes really good. It's got some good coffee flavor, but in a really good way. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't just taste like they just poured some coffee mix into it. It really tastes like a fresh brewed cup of coffee, and that's great. So if you come here, get the cappuccino ice cream. The other ones were a little more hit or miss. Now let's eat this amazing looking cake. Alright, that's pretty forgettable. It's way too sweet. It's got a fudgy flavor, but you don't really taste much complexity. It kind of just tastes like, you know, like a fudge cake. It just tastes like a very simple chocolate cake with a lot of chocolate in it. I don't know, some people might like it, but to me it's not great. Last 2 items of the day. Let's try this apple strudel thing. I'm sorry, that's not very good at all. The pastry is too hard, and the inside is way too sweet and overpowering. It's not really well balanced. I don't really taste any apple, unless you just told me the wrong item. This one, forgettable. And lastly, what came recommended, the Pecan Pie Roll. Let's dig in. You know, there's good flavor in there. Once you really chew a lot, you can really taste some good pecan pie flavor. It really does taste like a pecan pie. The only problem is it's way too sticky. I felt like this thing was sticking to my teeth and sticking to my gums, and this has good flavor, but if they could just make it a little less sticky, it would be bomb. But anyways, that's everything I was able to eat at the Borgata Buffet. Now, I came for lunch, so it came out to about $24.99. After tax, it was $26.65. So, a little pricey, but you know, it's a buffet, and you can eat as much as you want. Is it worth the price? Maybe. Most of the hot foods I got were pretty good. I especially liked the flank steak and the meatloaf, and that mac and cheese was deceptively good. I know it doesn't look like much, but it tasted great. I'm just being completely honest, the desserts were kind of forgettable, other than a few items. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Next, I'm gonna go to my room in the Borgata, so check out my video on the rest of the Borgata Hotel. I'll also be eating at Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill later, so check out that video when it drops. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna get more of that amazing flank steak, so until next time, I'll see you later.